Thank you for purchasing the Wood Collective Montessori Toddler wardrobe. Today we're going to just go ahead and I'm going to film a quick video just to show you the assembly of it all and how it goes together. Let's get stuck in. It's relatively straightforward, so just follow along with the video and we'll get this all together. Okay, so first of all we're going to identify the bottom parts. So we're going to have the two legs just like this, and we're going to have the bottom panel. The bottom panel has these three cutouts in each side. It's the only one which the legs will slot into. It's got a cutout in the middle and a small locating hole here. You'll see these countersunk holes up each of these edges. That is the top side. So what we're going to do is just going to take the legs and they're going to slot in nicely into those slots, facing downwards like this. And then we're going to put our 1, 2, 3 and 4 screws in to secure those legs on. Do the same with the other side. Put that leg on, slot it in, and that'll be our base built. Okay, so your base should look like this. You have your legs there. Make sure all your screws are in the top to hold the legs on. And we're going to face it just like this towards us with the slot towards the left hand side as we'll build it facing towards us like this. Okay, next we're going to locate this panel. It's the left hand side for here. It's got the cutout at the bottom for the legs and it's got the 3 slots in it. It's the only panel like it. And we're going to have the countersunk holes to the outside, and these slots are towards the back, which this nice finished front edge here will be towards the front. So we're going to take that and that's simply just going to slot straight in there like that. You see countersunk holes to the outside, this flat edge to the front, and these cutout slots to the rear. Then what we're going to go and do is just put in these 4 screws at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's just going to hold that one on there for now. Okay, once we've got that side screwed on, we're going to locate this panel here. This is the center panel which will slot into here. It has 2 cutouts in the middle. It has a pocketed hole at the top, and this tab here which will go into here. So just like the last panel, it'll have a nice flat front edge here and the cutouts here. So we'll locate that one, and because we're facing this shelf, we're building it with the front towards us. We're going to put this nice straight edge towards the front, and we're going to slot that just into the hole like that. So we'll have this pocket which is for the bar here facing this way. And just a note with this panel, just to know you've lined it up correctly, there will be 2 small indent holes which will line up and show that this is facing the right way round. Okay, now we're going to grab our 2 shelves like this. Now just pay attention, there is a small indent in the back edge of the shelves. So this is the back edge. Flip them over if you don't want that indent facing up, and that is going to mean that goes towards the back side there. So the easiest way is just to pop that in. We're just going to put it into the left side there. Just going to slot like that. Grab the other one and do exactly the same. Slot that towards the back there. And then we're going to get this panel and we're just going to pop those up. Line up the bottom one, line up the middle one, and push that panel in. And when they're lined up, they'll be sitting nice and flush like this. And we'll go ahead and we'll put the screws in for the end of the shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the same on this side over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, once you've got those screws in to hold all the shelves, we're going to put this back panel on here for the back of the shelving unit. So I'm just going to swing this round to face it the other way. So I've now got the back side here with these cutouts. What we're going to do is select the back panel, which is this panel here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going up. And just be aware, one side has the countersunk holes. So that's the back panel on. So this tab goes towards the top, countersunk holes to this side. Go ahead and put all these screws in through there, obviously leaving that one out. And that will secure that and form our shelving unit. Okay, now with the shelf back facing us again, we're going to put this end here on. So this is the end with the leg cut out, and that is going to simply slot on the back on the right side here, keeping these countersunk holes towards this outside. and that will just slot nicely on just like that. So that's just going to sit there for the moment. We're going to grab our bar and we're just going to slot that into both these pockets there and that pocket there. Now, this can be a slightly snug fit, so just get that and make sure that they're seated all the way home inside their pockets. They're 5mm deep pockets. And then we're going to go ahead and put a screw in through the end here to hold that in, and that one on the outside, just like that. Now we've got our final part. That's the top of the wardrobe to finish it off. So it's obviously the last panel left here. Sorry, one slot towards the back and 2 tabs, one each end, and then a slot in the middle. Countersunk holes again to the top side, and that will line up perfectly on top and slot in with all these tabs there, 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 and there. And just like that, make sure they're all seated home, and then we'll go ahead, put all of the screws in this end, fill them up. We've got the screws across the top, these top screws here, and then from the underside of the wardrobe there's a couple of screws which go from the underside here up into this panel just to hold that on. And then you've got a completed wardrobe. Hopefully that assembly went well for you. Any questions, just get in touch. We're always here to help. Thank you very much.